Every town or city has its own urban legend stories. The same stories which you were told over and over as a child, which have been passed down through the generations. The more the story is told, the more elaborate and unbelievable it becomes, just like a game of telephone. However, every urban legend also contains a small amount of truth. And frequently, the true story is more fascinating than the legend itself. For many years, locals in Beaver County, Pennsylvania, told tales about a man who went by the name of Charlie No Face and the Green Man, who was frequently spotted at night, strolling along a desolate section of Route 351. Many people believed him to be a ghost or a boogeyman. However, the real story behind his identity might surprise you. Stay tuned. So the legend of Charlie No Face goes like this. One night, a bunch of teenagers decide to try to terrify themselves while driving along a dark road. They drive into an old abandoned railroad tunnel, which the locals have nicknamed the Green Man Tunnel. They turn off the car lights and wait. It isn't long before they hear footsteps and strange whining in the darkness. The footsteps gets closer and closer until the teens become too scared and turn the lights back on. After which, they saw a man standing near the car with no eyes, nose, and a twisted, deformed mouth. The teens drive away in a panic, with Charlie No Face chasing after them. As they make their way out of the tunnel and into the night, they can still hear his screaming. It's really terrifying. But the truth is that Charlie No Face wasn't the monster that the legend eventually made him out to be. He went by the name of Raymond Robinson and had lived in Beaver County for a very long time. Raymond was just 8 years old in 1919 when he was playing with his friends near an old trolley bridge. They saw a bird's nest on the bridge, and Raymond climbed up to see what was inside after being dared to do it by another boy. And while climbing the bridge, he came into contact with electrical cables carrying 22,000 volts of electricity. He had suffered terrible burns, and the doctors didn't think that he would make it. In fact, a boy had recently passed away on the same bridge from electrocution. But despite all the changes, he managed to live, and he did so until he was 74 years old. Unfortunately, his serious disfigurement was caused by the accident. His face appeared to have dissolved. He lost one arm, his nose, and both of his eyes. Almost all of Raymond's time was spent with his family. He was primarily disconnected from the society. He enjoyed making leather goods like wallets, belts, and listening to the radio. He also enjoyed to go hiking at night because it allowed him to travel more secretly. So this is how the urban legend started. People would make all kinds of tales about him after seeing him strolling along the street at night. Some even stopped to talk and drink beer with him. He was a truly pleasant guy who was adored by everyone who knew him. Unfortunately, he was also hit several times by cars and often mocked by outsiders. Despite this, he continued to go for walks and did so for many years. On June 11, 1985, he passed away, and today he is buried in Grandview Cemetery, just over the hill from the bridge where he was electrocuted as a child. Well, that is it for today, guys. I hope you must have enjoyed this video. If you did, then please make sure that you hit the like button and do subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye, take care, adios.